I have a member now of the GAA Girls Club, Paddy Bell, which the cup was presented by in memory of Mick Scanlon, so it's the Mick Scanlon Memorial Cup, and I'm going to ask Paddy just a few words about the cup now and how it started. Now, Paddy.
Now, to me, Mick Scanlon was one of my greatest friends, what have you, and he was a sort of a father member to me. And I was only for, about 3.5 years associated with Mick Scanlon. But Mick Scanlon was something that, you know, I couldn't even think about or dream about at the moment. He was something to me well, I can't even explain to you at the moment. His son worked with me in Dublin, and he was something I just couldn't explain. But
Paddy, just intercept
I was
Paddy,
leaving there then to come down to work in Cloughan, and I had to give some sort of a memorial to the GAA Girls because they were so good to me, and I couldn't think of anyone better than Mick Scanlon, and that's how the whole thing started. So Mick Scanlon Cup came from there on, you know.
What do you think of today's game, Paddy, now, and the hospitality shown by the Galbally GAA Club?
Absolutely, it's out of this world. They're really fantastic, and I couldn't see any other club doing exactly the same as Galbally is doing to us at the moment. And I hope that when it's in Dublin next year, that we can appreciate the same sort of hospitality as we have got in Galbally. Absolutely, it's fantastic.
Paddy, that tells for itself. So I have another man here, Mike Cummins, now, who remembers Mick Scanlon well, and I let Mike say a few words now what he have to say and about Paddy Bell for presenting the trophy.
Yeah, we're very honoured to have GAA Girls come to Galbally, and even looking at the match so far, it is terrific football in it, and the first, we'll say, quarter now, it was nearly all Galbally, but the team of GAA has come back, and they got a fantastic goal, and they have far forward there, kicked a few lovely points, and really in the outcome of this match, I'd say that GAA should win it. But it's a fantastic game, and we're very grateful to GAA to have come down to give our lads a great match like this, and we're honoured also to have Mick Scanlon's memory being here on this field, as I was associated with the club for 5 years as secretary, and even in my younger days I was glad to see Mick playing, and I always watched him, and I thought he was a fantastic footballer centre field, and it brought back great memories to see Mick being honoured so much by the GAA Girls and giving this beautiful trophy, and I hope the best team wins and that we'll have a great second half.
Well, I think that tells for itself what Paddy Bell has just told you. So Paddy, what's the outcome of the game, the second half?
Well, there won't be much in it, but I hope GAA Girls win it.
What about you, Mike?
Well, I'll be the same.
Mike Cummins have a son.
They have this little edge in the finish, and we hope they'll just pull it through.
We're back to the second half once again, thanking Paddy Bell and Mike Cummins for their interview at half time, and I presume that they'll enjoy the second half.
Oh, John, team manager. Well, John, you're happy now, I'd say.
Well, the answer at half time maybe it was
only play for 30 minutes, but that's not my I know PJ Garvey will come back, but
Right.
the pressure was on Galbally, not on Hospital, and Hospital started well in the second half. Galbally maybe wasn't as good for 10 minutes, but they came back into the game again.
Yeah.
We made a few switches toward into it, and I think it paid off.
Right.
But overall, the whole team plus the subs played brilliant.
Right.
John Kiley, right half back, had one of his best games I've seen him playing football. I hope there was county selectors watching there. Timmy Cummins as usual, what you expect of him. But all in all, Patrick Ryan, Mike McGrath, they're the boys that broke the hearts.
Yeah, I thought you had centre field that Galbally dominated practically for the whole game. I thought
really,
Patrick Ryan, you told me last night or the night before that Patrick Ryan mightn't play at all.
That's
that
right.
He had tonsillitis.
He had, and he was very sick here Wednesday night, and we asked him before the game tonight, we hadn't the team selected, and he said he was okay, flying fit, right, Pat is in your hands, that's the way we said it. Tommy Flynn, our man doing a super job with him, he made sure they were right, and we thought he was injured there towards the end of it, and we had to make changes, mobilising but Hospital were going to put the pressure on, they wasn't going to fly down the county semi-final.
But overall it was a very good exhibition.
And I'm delighted to look back at the crowd that night, we were going back a few years ago, so we're on our way to the Galway grounds now, and so first time in a senior final.
Right.
And
since 1969, I think, Galway went into the senior final against Clahan, beat him in the final.
That's right.
After the going
25 or 6 years.
Yes, as a senior team now.
Yeah. But we went down, we went down and we came back senior, won the county and we came back senior then again.
Right.
And we had a few bad years, that'll happen any club.
Right.
But this year, I think Tommy Flynn was the change this year. The men got into the players, maybe relaxed a bit during the World Cup, but every club relaxed there. But over and all, I said to you, I think a few nights ago in a certain premises, I won't mention it. I said to you that the match against Banshire led them the best lesson in history of man, especially Patrick Ryan. John Maloney gave an exhibition of refereeing and pointed out 4 or 5 faults to the boys.
Good.
That was won the match.
That's how you learn.
I came home happy from Banshire that night. But however,
the team lasted out well the whole 60 minutes and we showed that Tom Flynn's training has been
as come.
And I see no reason why Galway shouldn't win the county now, like at this stage.
Well, we're in it now, and it's like anything. You can't win it unless you're in it.
Right.
So that's the story.
But the best of luck and thanks very much now, John. Go.
Next, I'd like to thank our 2 selectors and our manager, Mr. Denny Ryan, Mr. Brian Chapman, and our manager, Mr. Johnny Wallace. Next, I'd like to thank our coach and our trainer, Mr. Tommy Flynn.
Now, John, how are you at this stage?
I'm delighted.
We're delighted. And I'm delighted for you as well, John. We're great. All you've put into Galway football, and it has all come through in the finish.
Yeah, 1990, intermediate, unbeaten in the league and the championship.
Yeah.
And I'm delighted. I'm sorry I couldn't put on all the boys today.
Well, you can't do that now, but you mind
I think we made a few right decisions.
Right.
I said in the dressing room at the start, if we think fellas get injured or a bit hurt, we'll be making a few changes. But all in all, it was a super game of football.
A super game of football. Like, I mean, we were up above very high looking down on it. The amount of scores, and Galway got fantastic scores.
And Willie Mahon doing a super job in the refereeing.
I thought he was very good as well. And every field across our grand football team as well.
Grand football team.
Yeah.
We died a bit in the second half, but you had to expect that. But they came back, Aidan Carew came back in his top gear, John Kiley,
especially in the last 10 minutes, we were getting a bit worried about Aidan, but in the last 10 minutes he really came into it. I think he swung the game.
Jamie Morrissey got a short position when he came on. And Paul Ryan, definitely, I'm delighted for him. Carrying a bad leg injury, got a vital point when he came on.
Brilliant point out, his left leg actually.
Left leg, and I'm delighted for him.
Right.
Over and all, I'm delighted for Galway, and with a great support.
You're actually drowned now, John. I see you went into the dressing room really baptised in that. So it's chaotic in there. Nobody's taking any notice.
It's great for Galway. The Munster club now.
Munster club now.
And we'll be there.
And we'll be there. Yeah. Thanks very much, John.
Thanks, Jim.